got so offended about my video about Russian part black poet who basically formed Russian language is insane. First, I have a question for you. Why does it even offend you so much? You are not even Russian. You have nothing to do with Russia. You have nothing to do with Russian history, and you have nothing to do with Russian language. So if me, a Russian person who was born and raised in Russia, if it doesn't offend me, and I personally don't know a single Russian who finds it offensive or something, why do you care so much? And there are many people who say that he wasn't even black, that he is 100% white. First, a little information for you that he did get bullied by some people because of his looks and that he looked different. He had very curly hair, and the thing that even though he got bullied, he still loved his roots and he was proud of his roots. So if he himself is telling you guys where he's coming from, why are you all in denial? And his grandfather had a very interesting life, and I'm gonna make another video on him later. Amount of people who got so...
Alright, Shalom Akims. See Brother Button, welcome back here. Another one. Through Spirit and Power, Yahawashi. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory be unto the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahawashi. Alright, double honor as an apostle of their great millstone. Who rule on His truth. Slakia. And a sincere citation unto the brethren pushing His word through truth and sincerity life and to do so. Alright. I'm Brother Bunwar, come back here another one to the Spirit Prophet about Yahawashi, and I thought I'd just do a quick lesson on this. Nothing too crazy, but basically going into obviously Jake's versatility, okay, and a little bit of history, going in on how Jake is obviously the former of all things, man. Literally, Jake is the former of all things. Alright. I came across this video, I believe it was yesterday, and this what I believe to be an Edomite woman, she was basically going in on the Russian language being created by a Jake, possibly more than likely a Judite. Obviously not obviously knowing that Jake is scattered across the four corners of the earth. Alright. But a lot of I would say information is coming out. Jake ruling obviously Europe for over 1,000-year period, okay, being in the Dark Ages, okay. Not only that, Jake being all up in the Middle East. No, we know it's a direction, but obviously in those countries, and being all up in there, man. Jake has been everywhere, man. Alright. Jake has been everywhere. Jake has been across the four corners of the earth. Alright. And we have culture all over the world. Okay. Alright. So I just want to show you guys real quick before I grab any scriptures. But this is one of the books I have, Nature's No Color Line. Alright. And when you go into it, it goes into how Jake's lineage goes into Europe as well. Okay. And Jake was royalty. Literally royalty, man. Jake was legitimately royalty. Okay. Creating the coat of arms. Okay. European rulers. Jake ruling Italy, Rome, Greece, England, Britain, all of these places, man. Okay. So I want to see right here. Okay, and they literally show you the coat of arms. Okay, obviously Negro families. Okay, as you can see here, this is one of the pages in the book. I physically have the book, but just to go show you guys a brief summary. Okay, this is the Negro coat of arms, man, and to show the similarity, the Caribbean islands have similar coat of arms as well. Okay, particularly one right here. Okay, you can see like Jake dressed in the tropical or in a tropical area. Okay. Okay. So there you go right there. All right. This is Central Europe. Okay, it'll tell you where it's at. All right. And Jake's all up in there. And we already know that Jake in the what is it called? Jake's relics, okay? Curly hair, big noses, okay? Obviously negroided features. and obviously going into the Moors as well, man. So you have French, Dutch, Bulgarian families with Negro lineage. Not only Negro lineage, but literally their coat of arms. Okay, this is Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 16. It says, "The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things." Okay, so you obviously know landmarks have been moved, names have been changed, but it doesn't matter because when you go into history, history will always show you, okay, right? Literally in the word, his story, okay, will show you, man, continuously, okay, all right, royal lineage families, man, back to back to back, okay. And again, I have this book. This book's very beautiful. It actually goes into Jake lineages and how Jake was actually the idea of confusion of faces, man. Okay, Jake being in Europe and mingling with those European women. Okay, right, Edomite women. What is it called? You also have uh, Ishmaelite women over there in Europe as well. All right, and Jake mingling with those people. All right, and having kids with them, and Jake coming out, what you know today to be either mulatto or European. Okay, these are all Jakes, man. Okay, these are all Jakes. All right, I'm just trying to find all the pictures I can find. Don't mind these other ones, but I just wanted to show you guys the coat of arms, man, because the coat of arms is an indicator of what's it called? Jake ruling those places, man. Jake were knights, okay, princes, kings, and rulers in Europe, man, for over 1,000 year period. Okay, while Esau was in them goddamn bushes being a fucking barbarian, man, and Jake was taking up those people. All right, just like they did in America, took up those white women and even white men, and were bathing them, showing them how to live among the general populace, man. All right. It says, "For he's the form of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance." Okay, the Lord of hosts is his name. So we're the Lord's inheritance, man, aka the Lord's sanctuary. Okay, all right. This is royalty, and this is how we're supposed to be living. By the way, okay, Jake is supposed to be living, noble and fucking and royal, man. All right, it's Lakia, man. I'm just real passionate about it, man. This shit pisses me off too because a lot of these Edomites are so goddamn prideful, and they don't even know that Jake was ruling over them. Jake was the same ones that literally civilized them. All right, and as you can see there, these are Edomite women. All right, with a Moor man. Okay, and that's what they were doing. All right, they were cleaning up the women and popping them. All right, having kids with them, and they were coming out uh, as light skinned babies, man. All right, the Moors are nothing more than Jakes who adopted Islam. Okay, all right, they had Scientology, mathematics, all those things that you know today in the school system. They were literally they created those concepts. Okay, all right. Jake was ruling Spain, Germany. Okay, Greece, Rome, Italy, Portugal, all those places. Jake was all up in there, man, and having kids with those said women. All right, so you can see here, man. Jake has lineage all throughout there. All right, all right, and they don't do it like us, man, because even when you go back into a little bit of the history, their images aren't there. Okay, they don't have. They had to iconoclasm the coat of arms and change it. But you can literally just Google it. Quick Google search the original coat of arms. It's all Negroes, man. All of it is Negroes. It's all Jake. Jake was the same ones that had the gold crowns on. Okay, Jake had their statues up. All that, man. Okay, and these were some of the statues that were all up in Europe, man, making sculptures. Okay, paintings. These are all Jakes. Okay, you had some Japhites among them because you had Japhites also in the land of Europe as well. Okay, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Europe's literally named after a black woman. Okay, Jake's all up in there, man. Jake got lineage, and I could even go into the Middle East as well. Jake is all up in there too. Jake's all up everywhere, man, all across the four corners of the earth. All right, Jake's all across the four corners of the earth, man. All right, we're not just We're not just, in America, in South America. Jake is all across the four corners, man. Okay? This is James chapter 1, verse 1. It says, James, the servant of God and the Lord Jesus Christ, aka Yahawashi, to the 12 tribes which were scattered abroad, greeting. Okay? And this is Jake before um the transatlantic slave trade, okay? Because Jake was already there in Europe. Okay? Jake was already there in Europe, man. Okay, you can see here. All right, and you can see some of them look a little Asiatic, like Esau would say. Okay, but that's because Japheth was also among uh, Jake as well, ruling there. Okay, Japheth was in certain parts, which you would call modern day Asians. Okay, so we've been scattered across the four corners, man. Okay, this is a beautiful book too, if you guys want to actually read. Okay, a lot of these Edomites, they think they're so superior and all that shit. Okay, right? Simple, quick history will show you, man. Jake was up there civilizing them, feeding them, showing them how to cook, showing them how to bathe properly, showing them proper hygienics, all of that, man. Okay, so you can see here, man, just more coat of arms, man. I wish I books in my car, but also I'm not doing a live video, like a face video, just doing a screen time video. All right, bunch of coat of arms, bunch of black scholars and all that, man. All right. And yes, Jake had some form of Christianity over there as well. Okay, because they had paintings of. Okay, I'll just go into it quickly, man. Even Russia revealed it to the public. Okay, Russia black paintings, man. Okay, they know that Yahushua is literally um that Yahushua is a black man, man. All right. You know what? Just do black paintings. All right, it's all up in there, man. Quick Google searches will show you, man. Live images, all that. It's like it. All right, maybe I should do more videos on this, man, about the Israelite foreigners, man. All right, Jake's everywhere, bro. Jake got their faces covered. Okay, there you go, man. This is all Russian painting, man. This is all Russian painting of the saints, the prophets. Okay. All right, you have Mother Mary with all that. You have the prophets with afros and all that. All right, those are Jakes. Okay, and this is how the Jakes were looking in Europe because again, they were Moors. They just adopted Christianity or Salaki, not Christianity, Islam. All right, all Russian icons, man. There's literally a book of it, Russian icons, and it goes in from uh the thousands all the way up to the modern times. Okay, these are the images out of the book. All right, angels were dark skinned, all that, man. Okay, so just a quick little video, man. Quick little brush up. All right, because you already know these damn Edomites. Oh, what does it matter? What is it? It matters because that's the truth. The truth matters. All right. So with that, man, I'm gonna give all praise and glory to every Father and Son, Yahawashi. Hopefully, you guys are edified. Just a little quick little lesson. All right. Till next time, I'm gonna say shalom.